How could you doubt me?
The Milwaukee Bucks.
Said he was there.
I don't need the fame, feel it comes with the extra.
Got the take on the first. I still got it.
I don't get tired, going hard, no question.
Bobby Portis, he is a competitor.
I'm so glad the sunglasses made it. Are those all Opus bottles top right? Because let's talk about what we're going to do here. We're going to celebrate. How's this going?
Expensive.
First off, man, what's up, guys? Man, how y'all doing, man? I ain't seen y'all.
We jumped to the wine, Bobby.
I ain't seen y'all in a minute, man.
Yeah, I know an NBA Cup budget when I see one. Hold on.
Yeah. I'm just budgeting it. I'm
like
budgeting it. I'm money manager right now, man. You know, I'm just trying to, you know, gradually grow as time grows, man.
There
I like
go.
this. This is a good
I love
investment.
the presentation. Love the
You got
presentation.
you got a week off, Bobby. I expect you to put a huge dent in that cellar,
Good
bud.
call.
Yeah. I'm gonna definitely get right to it. Me and the guys, you know, we're gonna have a couple drinks, you know, just let our hair down a little bit, just relax, have a little fun, and then get
Are you
ready
going
to
somewhere?
do it next Thursday.
Do you chill or do you go on vacation? Like, how do you have a week off? So what do you do? Anything good?
I'm chilling. I thought about going like to the Bahamas or something, but I didn't want to mess with the customs and coming back and all that. I just want to chill, just relax. Obviously, we got 29 games left when we come back after the break, so it's gonna be a sprint, and we just gotta be ready. So I'm just gonna chill with the fam. I had 2 weeks off back about a couple weeks ago. My grandma had passed away, so I was at home in Arkansas for a couple weeks. So that was like my all-star break for real, just to relax at the crib, chill with some family members, stay out the way. Now I'm just relaxing, trying to get my mind off of a lot of other things and just trying to lock in for the second half.
We are happy you're back. Yeah, our condolences.
Sure. Appreciate that.
Do you watch the All-Star game? Like, will you have it on? Will you have any of the nights on, for that matter?
Yeah, it's a tradition for me. Just watching the All-Star game has always been a thing since I was a little kid. You know, especially like Saturday night, NBA Saturday night, you have some of your favorite players doing some skill competitions, three-point competitions, dunk contests, all those things. That's like my favorite night of the All-Star weekend, really. You know, there's no telling which stars you might see courtside. Sometimes as a kid, I used to just watch the games to see who was gonna be there. You know, so it's always fun, man, just to indulge in the All-Star weekend festivities, see who's gonna win each event. Obviously, you know, I think the three-point competition has become like it's the main marquee event you know, over the years. But it's been fun, man. I watched the All-Star game as well. I don't know how it's gonna be this year with the teams. I'm kind of anxious to see how they do that.
Yeah, we don't know either, and we're kind of anxious as well. But it's funny you should say that, though, because even though we haven't even tried out this new format yet, we're all going to see it for the first time. We've already moved on here on the show, and we're looking ahead to when it's USA versus the world. That's what we want to see. Are you down with that? Like, does that sound good to you as well?
Yeah, man. We just got to win the game, though. You feel me? you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
we can't. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We can't go against the world and then they just suddenly somehow beat us. You know, we can't give them guys that much respect. You know, obviously, I'm from the U.S. I'm on U.S. soil, so I represent the U.S. At a high rate, man. So if that ever becomes a thing, you know, we just got to make sure that we win the game, man. We can't give these guys no upper advantage on us to feel like they better than us.
I double down on it.
Dude, think about what he even said. We have to win the game. No one cares if they win the game now, right? So that's how you know, at least the Americans, USA, we would care to win that game to stay on top. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's coming.
Absolutely.
I just don't know how it'll work for the world. Because I told them yesterday, Bobby, when they go to their bench, it's over with. So they top heavy.
Not going to the bench.
Who would be their bench? Who would be their starting five? Who would be the starting five?
Would be SGA, LUKA, Giannis, Wemby, and Jokic. Their starting five is dead.
And then it gets into like the Jamal Murrays. They get into some Franz, the Senguns. No ball handlers. That's what I'm saying. They can't go to their bench with
it gets scary. It gets scary after that five, man.
That's what I'm saying.
No breaks.
That's what I'm saying. It get crazy.
So we go to who would be Team USA starting five?
Probably Steph, LeBron, KD.
Next year. If it started next year, you think it's still?
Ant, Devin, Joel.
Nah, Joel gonna be on the world team, man.
Thank you. I said that. Joel gotta go that way.
We can't keep throwing Joel. Nah, but we can't keep throwing Joel on USA.
Without even thinking, you gonna have Tatum, you gonna have Jalen, you gonna have a ton of guys on the USA team. So we can go on and on about that. I want to ask you about your.
They got Carl Towns too, though.
Yep.
They got Towns over there for Dominican Republic.
Even though Lou's trying to claim the Dominican Republic now as the U.S., which that ain't it.
Still got no ball handlers. Still got no ball handlers. Yeah, but listen, I want to ask you about.
We ain't gonna be able to rebound though. We're not gonna be able to rebound though.
Bobby loves it. I love this.
Yeah, look, we can stay here. We can stay here all day. But I want to give you. I want to give you a teammate his flowers. Andre Jackson Jr. He's also participating in All-Star Weekend this year in the slam dunk competition. Give us the inside scoop. Have you seen some innovative things? Has he been practicing? Anything we can expect that you could tell us behind the scenes?
I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man. First off, shout out to Andre Jackson, man. That's my rook. This is second year in the league. He crazy, man. Ain't no telling what he might try, bro. I'm telling you, like, ain't no telling what he might try. In practice, I remember in training camp this year, he was trying to dunk everything. I'm talking about stuff that you couldn't. I'm like, bro, ain't no way he trying.
Is he an in-game dunker, or does he have some flash? Like we've seen him be an in-game dunker.
Yeah, I think he's more so of a. I don't know. It's different, man. It's different only because like he can do in-game dunks, but in the realm of it all, man, he got really real deal bounce, man. So it's gonna be really, really interesting to see how he goes about this.
Who have you played with that has the most bounce of all time? Over the years.
The person I played with got the most bounce of all time. Hey, yo.
Hey, tell him we on live TV, man. We working.
We on live TV, man.
Don't do anything bad.
What they doing, man?
they messing the money up.
They messing the money up, man. Nah, but like I think the best person they got the most bounce I play with. Damn, that's tough. I would have to go back to my college days, though, to Michael Qualls. Y'all don't know him, though. If y'all can pull up 2014 Arkansas versus Kentucky putback dunk.
Dang.
Y'all ever seen that putback dunk?
Nah.
Nope, but I'll look it up.
At the buzzer. After we done off of this.
Oh, here we go.
Off of this segment. Y'all got to pull that up.
It popped right up.
Y'all
Boom.
let me know if the man got bounced or not. At the buzzer, though. At the buzzer. Crazy.
Jeez.
He's like a DJ Steffens type bounce. DJ Steffens?
Yeah.
From Memphis. Crazy bounce.
Yeah. He got crazy bounce, too, though. Some of his dunks don't even be for real, though.
His was...
I can't even believe like some of the dunks that he does, bro. Like I remember logging on Instagram and then they just showing this dude just doing crazy. I'm talking about in warm up, throw the ball up, twin the legs, all type. I'm like, yo, this dude, wow.
When I was dunk from your.
Yeah, I just sent it to him, Bobby. So they can, by the way, the best part of that dunk that you just told us to look at are all the kids in the background with their little blue ties on, just looking sad. That's the best part of the video. Well done.
I seen y'all talk about Ant-Man dunk from yesterday too, man. That was OD.
Oh yeah,
that was nice.
That was OD.
Chandler's critiquing.
My favorite thing that I liked about that dunk was the crowd, like. It's the angle they had on the baseline. If you look at all the crowd in the back, everybody just stand up. Like that'd be my favorite thing. Like when stuff like that happen, like the crowd reaction. Like that was dope. I
love when your own teammates gets dunked on. You see your own teammates kind of.
Yeah. Be like, yo. Especially on the bench, though. The bench reaction always be the best because somebody always
stand up and down, realize that's their own teammates. All right, Bobby, let's talk about the NBA trade deadline. Last week was nuts. Saw a lot of moves, a lot of crazy moves. I saw your name being flirted around there somewhat. Obviously, you didn't get dealt. What is that like? Like, are you just constantly calling your agent, constantly checking Shams' Twitter? Like, what are you doing in that situation? Is it frustrating or is it part of the business? Like people say.
I depend. Like, I really feel like it all depends on like which space you are at in your career, right? If you're a young guy in the league, you might not understand what's going on. I remember like my first time being in trade room was when I was playing with the Bulls early on in my career. I didn't really understand like the business of basketball, what's going on. I just seeing my name floating around. And then I remember like my first time actually getting traded, it actually really hurts. Like you like, dang, like I've been with this team for 4 years. They just traded me to the Washington Wizards, and now I don't know nobody here. I don't got no friends on the team. I'm not acclimated to the city. I got to move all my stuff from Chicago to Washington. Like it's just a crazy feeling. And then once you start to get older in the league, and you know if you're blessed and fortunate to be around for an extended period of time, you kind of just understand the moment, right? You know, it's not personal. You know, guys, teams are just gauging guys' you know, value around the league to see what interest there might be to other teams, to see if there could be something else that this team could want from them, they can get from them to upgrade their team. So with me personally, it's not personal. You know, I take it with a grain of salt and go out there and just be the best Bobby Portis I can on a nightly basis. Let the dominoes fall, they fall. But it's not personal at all. At first, I used to take it real personal, like, oh, they got me in trade talks. Oh, and I got to go out here and show them like this and that. But nah, it's just a day at a time thing. You know, it's a day-to-day league, week-to-week league. You know, you be out 2 weeks and your name's in trade talks, and then you come back and suddenly your name not in trade talks. So it's kind of just how the league goes.
Yep, and business is business. And unfortunately, man, your ex-teammate Khris Middleton wasn't so lucky. He was traded to the Washington Wizards, and you know, initially we thought this was a buyout situation. They were going to put him in a better spot, but they said they're going to keep him. So, you know, have you spoke to him? How is he doing? What's his thoughts on the trade if you've had opportunity to speak with him?
Yeah, so I actually haven't spoke to him because I wanted to give him time to kind of just reflect on everything that's going on. Obviously, he's been a part of the Bucks organization for 12 years. That's a long time being with any franchise. Sometimes guys don't even make it a couple years on a franchise. I can just imagine being in the same city for 12 years, been acclimated, having this same kind of routine that you probably do on a daily basis. So I actually haven't texted him about it because I know once it first happened, it's probably been so many people hitting him up. But over the weekend, I'm going to start hitting him up, calling, see how he doing, see what's going on. But definitely was a weird day. I remember just getting up, going to shoot around. It was my first game back, too, against Charlotte. I just flew in from Arkansas to Charlotte, met the team there. First game back, and then my first shoot around. I don't see Khris in shoot around. I'm like, damn, where Khris at? And they're like, shoot, he's getting traded. So definitely one of those things where it's like it's the business of basketball sucks, and you have to move on and, you know, continue doing things. But I already knew they weren't probably gonna buy him out. He has another year left on his deal. I can't see him taking a buyout with another year left on his deal. Maybe if it was a expiring contract, then probably so. But if I'm taking a buyout, I'm not taking a buyout with 2 years left on my deal either. I'm keeping my bread.
Right.
For real.
What I'm taking
a buyout for, Lou? For real. Like right now.
We gonna go through it for a little while. We gonna sit still.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the punches. Yo. I'm gonna take the punches.
That's the only thing where I'd be frustrated if I'm him, right? Because when you get traded, that's one thing. You've been there 12 years, like you said, but it's to where you get traded to. Like you're going to a team rebuilding, you're older, you're fighting through injuries, and now you get traded to Washington. That is where I'd be like, damn, you couldn't at least send me to a contender or somewhere where I can, you know, hoop. And that's where I would be a little frustrated if I was Khris.
Well,
but then again, like the business of basketball too. Sometimes I don't think your team is going to send you to a contending team, though, right? Like why would like a team that has you on your team send you to a situation where you can probably beat them, like, right? Like, so sometimes the business of the game is just the business of the game.
Yeah. You know, we had Darius Garland on yesterday, and they obviously had a big trade at the deadline as well. They send LeVert and Yang away, and we were wondering, especially me being just a normal human, we all have text threads. How quickly do you guys sort of send Middleton out of a thread and bring Kuzma in, or is there just a whole separate thread started? Like, how does that work?
It was actually kind of weird. So I didn't know how it was going to work. So I didn't even really want to text in the group. Like, I'm always the guy, me and Dame, like the two most talkative guys in a group message. But now since we added KPJ, Kevin Porter, he kind of like chiming in a lot too. So I kind of like that. But like at first it's just me and Dan. We like chiming in, keeping the guys organized, talking, sending little funny stuff, everything that we find, maybe on the internet or social media, whatever it is. And I think like the next day, like it's this group message we had. I forgot who took them. I think our team security was in a group message, and they just removed like 4 people from the text and just added new people. Like I'm like, dang, it just kind of just moves fast. Damn. So definitely
it's hurtful.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward, but at the same time, it's like can't really take it personally.
It all depends on relationships too. Like if you tight with them, it's a little awkward. Like, all right, dog, we gotta go, get you out of here now.
I definitely wouldn't want to be the person that removed Khris out the group or anybody out the group. Yeah, like I don't want no smoke. You know, we homies. Like I didn't do this. Like somebody else did. Yeah.
I would start a whole new thread before I would just take him out of the.
Well, that's what we do,
whole
right?
New
like
message. Whole new message.
I have seen that.
That's what we did.
You know what I would do? Yeah, that's what we did with Shams. We just started a new one. Or you take yourself out. You get ahead of it. And you're just like, I'm going to remove myself from this thread. But that's weird too. It's like a weird breakup. I don't love it. Yeah. By the way, we haven't seen a lot of Kuzma fashion. And I kind of blame Chandler and Lou for that. Because you guys said nothing but mean things about all of his cool outfits. So is he going to start bringing some of that back now? New team, new looks? Or is he still chilling on the fashion?
You want me to be for real? Like my totally honest answer?
Yep.
Man, there ain't nothing to be dressing up for in Milwaukee, man. You don't need to put hey man, you don't need to put none of that on in Milwaukee. You don't need to be dressing up after the game at 10 o'clock, everything closed. It's closed out there. Ain't no STK Mastros to go out to eat, none of that, man. Hey, it's time to go to the crib, lay down, get ready for tomorrow, man. Like you ain't even gotta do all that in Milwaukee, man.
At least the games are exciting though in Milwaukee. You have a chance.
This is true.
Hey, Lou, throw your little jumpsuit on. You ain't even gotta do all that in Milwaukee, man. Just win, man. Just win, man. Just win. That's it. All you gotta do is win, man.
I'm gonna get you off the hook before Milwaukee get mad at you, man.
It's coming.
Listen, at the deadline, we see the crazy trade happen with the Los Angeles Lakers and the Mavs in trading Luka Doncic and swapping out Luka for Anthony Davis. What was your initial reaction when that trade went through that night? We thought
I was in Arkansas at the time, and I was sitting upstairs chilling with my little brothers in their media room in my mom's crib. And we was chilling. And my little brother, because he always on top of like everything that's going on in the league. Like I'm talking about anything that go on, he the first one to know. So I just heard him scream like, oh. I'm like, bro, what's going on? Like, what's going on? He like, oh, look into the Lakers. Look to the Lakers. I'm like, look to the Lakers, man. That's smoke screen. You know, like on Instagram, you might see all these. You might see me in a Wizard jersey. You might see me in a Chicago jersey. I might see myself in anybody jersey.
Gotta check your source.
Yeah. They just jersey swapping people. Like, they just jersey swapping. So I'm thinking it's a jersey swap. And then I seen Sham's name. And I'm like, oh, this for real. I see his name. I'm like, nah, this is wild. So I really couldn't believe it. Especially like Luka Doncic, where he's 25, 26 years old. Like crazy to say, like he ain't even in his prime yet. He still got a couple more years to reach his prime, but it feel like he in his prime because he all NBA every year, first team. But I don't know, just a crazy trade to make for real. But I guess we'll see who wins it down the line in the future.
Yeah, it's going to take a minute, but we'll get an answer at some point. Bobby, love it. Enjoy your time off and have the best time. We'll talk to you next time.
Enjoy your week. Yes, sir. I'm getting right to it, Lou. Don't worry about that.
It's almost lunchtime.